You see why that's just a technical university. Will that fit? Oh, that will fit just nicely in there. You know what though? That don't look like it's, yeah, a very good flattening down to this bit. Right, we'll take the middle of this row, new setting, and take that out and make it the level bit out here, so that when we put the technical university down, it wants to be flat to the road. And that way, it's easier to build. Also, we probably need some power to there because I didn't see any power connection. And we can connect that path there. These paths can connect straight out. That one can go up there. Just there. Pay for the paths. Pay for the road. The building construction can go under our constructions list as well. This is going to take a long time to build, but it'll be fun. And if we connected that bus stop up, that bus stop would probably serve it perfectly. And if we paid it with rubles, we'd probably not. And this connects to the university as well, so the bus stop is actually doing a good job. That bus do. Run out of fuel. They're about 40% done today. 38%. 0.65. We're still struggling on concrete, boards and... No, we've got the concrete. I'm wrong there. We need bricks, steel and board. What would a brick factory cost us? Where is the bricks factory? That being the various industries? Fabric, plastics, snoot, sawmill. Not food and crops, but I'll check. No. Oil, bitumen, fuel? Nope. I didn't think so, but I have to check. Energy related storage and warehouse. Coal, iron, thingy. Might be listed here. Steel mill, prefab panels. Think brick factory. It takes coal and that's it. It just takes a supply of coal. Seriously? So I actually need coal over there to be able to do that. So if I build one here, no, you just agreed with me that you had the right kind of terrain to be able to do this. You're going to build it. Yes, you can do it. And we're going to rotate the factory and do it here now. This building is on fire. Yeah. Well, that building's being built. Mount Pass Fleet Flats. Well, they should be out in no time. They are. Well, that was the one in the middle of nowhere. These are still all being built and everything. Wow, I have a lot of constructions going on, don't I? Maybe this is why things are taking a long time. Oh, they're building roads as well. Don't do that. Can I? No, I can't. Fund the construction of the roads. That way the buildings get done quicker. All these people look really, really busy and they can work. Not enjoy culture though, because the culture building's there and not constructed. Where's he working? Is he working there? Well, he's not now. They're all in the pub. No, they're not. They're all going to work in the fire truck place because we had a fire. Right. And back over here again. I need to supply this building with some construction, 65,000. I'm below my $500,000 that I wanted to be stuck at, but we'll think about it at some point. We need the road in, which always is a good fun thing to try and do. And I am actually amazed that went in without complaining too much. Now a conveyor. Conveyors are going to be fun. Because why is that not wanting to output? I must bring that to here. I must therefore have a transfer tower here. I pray can connect. And one here that I pray can also connect. And then pray they never have a fire. If I could get the location, it would probably complain like hell. Oh, you bloody thing. Why does infrastructure have to always get in the way of things? Oh, building in the way that time. I wonder. I don't even think this will make it across there, let alone be able to connect. Such a long shot, and I didn't think so. I wonder, can I raise terrain enough in one area? If I raise that terrain up here massively, well, it was worth a try. It didn't work. Demolish that one. And we shall try again raising this terrain. Because if we can raise the terrain high enough, we can probably get over the obstacle that we've got. And therefore solve our problem. I like how the raised terrain is actually lowering terrain at points there. I just saw something that did that I would call a slight cheat there, but the level terrain tool actually took the terrain up higher when it should have taken it lower. Right, we're gonna try something else. Raise this up. I know I've disconnected the power for now, but we can reconnect that again. Raise that up massively, level that terrain to there. Place the tower. Come on, you. Connect. Saw something there that might work in a minute. It was only just not connecting because first one's hitting there. So if I pull it back a little bit, this is just a lot of messing around right now. I apologise for this, but worth doing just to see if we can get a fitting place that does not have any obstruction. Look, you can clearly see that did not have any obstruction to where it was going. Starting to think it might not work. I mean, that one I could clearly see it does have an obstruction, but come on. Game. If I can clearly see the feet going on the floor, then it's not obstructing it, is it? That one's obstructed. I'm glad I'm not paying for any of this. And of course, it's giving the game some time to tick along and give me more money. I Oh, if you... I don't care. I don't care what's in the way. I don't care what kind of thing's in the way. It can go. That conveyor just connected. I am connecting this thing up. I will bulldoze an entire freaking area if I can just get connected. That's paid for. That's mine now. This road can go wherever. No, can't go anywhere. Give me the middle there. Yeah. I don't care that it's the strangest S-bend you're gonna ever see, but if I can cut that there and connect this to there and two sharper turn. No, I want to come off that bit through there. Alright then, we'll make a new bit there, like that, and then oh hell. Right, this bit can go. Ooh, that fitted. That will do me perfectly fine. I don't care about this junction here. That's got it. That build. I just got the build I want. Okay, it might be costing a little bit of money to set this all down, but that's coal. That's coal going into the right place. That is coal, isn't it? Yes. I just realised you've just piped ore into the wrong place. It's like, ah! And factory connection straight down the hill into there. Perfect. The bricks will now store straight into the storage yard, so I can take the bricks off the perch. And you know what? Build the building, because we need it. The only other problem is how many people can actually get up there. Well, by my estimate, not. Of course, I have also cut off all the electricity to everywhere, which I'm going to have to rectify. Build the power, yeah. Without the electricities, we're basically stuck. Where does that actually go? That goes down here, across, into this, which is getting 0 power. Why is it without power? Because there's no power production going on. Probably because all the buses are stuck now. Because I've spent so much time without electricity, I'm going to have to import power because I can't get people to work because I made the mistake again. Import. $10 MW. Keep that screen up because I'm going to have to change it back. Has this got no. That has electricity. That goes into the power station, that comes out of the power station, doesn't it? Yes, that doesn't have a connection that goes. Right, where's the first switch on that? There's no switch on there. Right. High voltage wire. Cancel that wire and that wire. Give me a switch. Hold on. Connect that up with power. That up with power. Give me the power. You build. Oh, you have electricity coming to you. Yes. Okay. Right. Medium volt. Power transformer. There. You. Apply power via these cables to this point over here in this medium transformer that I've got pointing out the wrong freaking way. Undo all that I just did. Stop sending power there. Stop trying to send it all the way over there. Stop trying to send it up there as well. All the way back to this one. Right, now take the power from here to there to here and into there and build that. High power voltage. Take that. Do it. You actually build. I've just spent like a fortune in power reconnecting this up. And that's still not connected. Why is that not connected? That's connected via power to there. That's connected via power to nowhere. I didn't connect those cables. Now they're getting the power in. I'm importing 10 megawatts an hour. This is no good. This is me running the bank all the way down. All the way down. Just because I ran out of fuel in buses and... yeah, that's no good. So my power plant went off because my buses ran out of fuel because they couldn't get fuel because the power plant had gone off. And because I cut the fuel power off to the fuel station, people couldn't get to work. Sometime. There we go, we've got people in there. That's Selma. So the firing power is back on, the fuel's all running, everything's sorted, and now we've got another backup power supply so that if we do have a problem, it will supply power back there. So we've got emergency supplies now. That's exporting 13 kilowatts and that's exporting 0. When the second power plant comes online, we'll instantly connect up everything there and that'll become good, but I'm wondering, is that a good investment? Invest all my rubles into a new power plant? This might be a good idea, might not be. It's very difficult to tell, and if ever I run out of power, I've got a problem. It's just a question now with the population statistics. 14,000 and I have 1,000 unemployed. Would be handy to be able to find out where those 1,000 people are without clicking every building. They're all employed. They're all employed. So basically everybody here is employed, which is telling me that there's no problem with employment, but it does mean that there's a problem with the amount of stuff. Because if everybody's employed, it means that there's no extra additional people for the other job. But yeah. Because having everybody employed is one good thing, but having everybody employed means that you don't have enough people. It means everybody's in a job. Nobody's available in case you need extra job. So what we actually need here is more houses. Which means more construction. Which means, yeah. More constructions always means more materials, and yeah, that's not always a good thing. Maybe they're a bit short. Oh no, they're not. Purchase those roads. That's assigned to the construction office. That isn't. Are they? They are. Right. Just I think with the construction office being that far away, and this being just assigned like that, I don't think it picked it up because I had the road system there. Right, we'll leave this area with those constructions because that's another few hundred people. Let's see, how much is it? 189 and 179 workers. So there's another 200 workers coming in here. That should give us plenty enough for keeping things going. I mean, that should be working flat out. These are all working flat out. Though they're not producing enough and they don't have any work. That's what I was going to try and work out. You can get to the pub from there. Okay. Well, at least they can get from that work spot there to the local pub. So they'll never go thirsty. Oh dear, come on, get across. Let's see if you can get across there now. You can get to the sports field. And the bus station over there. Oh, I see people going to work. People managed to walk all the way up there and produce bricks. That's lovely. So my coal is now going down and my bricks are going up. The bricks should be exporting. They are. That's lovely. We're getting bricks in the storage yard. 66 tons of them as possible. Of course, we do have this here. I mean, can we export that straight into anywhere? Oh, we could, but we'd need to be able to get to the yard. And boards, we have 14 tons. He's waiting for people to produce boards, but they're waiting for wood. They're waiting for power supplies. Oh. This building is on fire. A residential building in Mountain Path. What is it with you guys and fires? Fancy you're extinguished. Well, at least you've put them out quickly. Right. We need to get back to the other building. Where's that? There. There. Right. We don't have electricity in our woodcut. Still have capacity on these lines. How does that actually run? No, it runs into there. I was considering that needed a bus stop, but we don't have any problems, so that's going to be okay. What we need is a million volt switch. I'm thinking just stick it here should be fine. And I can get building to go in. Right, that's in. We can connect this cable up like this. Boom, boom, boom. Straight from there. Seriously? You can go there to there. We can then go purchase, and that makes sure that that's connected. We're doing very poor on money at the moment. Need an electric substation, and what we can do is power a few things with that. Additional power supplies over there. Build that, and actually build the substation as well. That way we start producing trees. And of course, therefore, we'll start producing the boards, transporting the boards to the location they need to be, and we'll be good for everything. Have you got all the thingies? Open storage, yes, okay. Have you got all the locations? Yes, you do. Right. So all the construction locations here have got the correct materials to be able to build things, and buildings just don't have prefab panels as far as I know. Prefab panel. Concrete, we don't actually make them, do we? Prefab panels factory takes aggregate gravel and cement and turns them into prefab panel. Hmm. And I actually need a steel mill building as well, but we'll do that at some point. Then trade can take the steel over and store it and stuff. Because this is all building still. I know, processing the aggregate and then the steel plant will have to be down in this bit. I think we've done quite a bit there for now though. We'll probably end up purchasing these at some point, but have the money to be able to do that right now. Right, I'll just check the electricity supplies because 11 megawatts there, 13 megawatts there. That one's bringing 13 and that one's bringing 0. But the kilovolts is good. And now everything died. Why did everything die? How can that be without power supply yet it's transferring that much electricity? Because that's trying to take 8 megawatt and it can't. Trying to take 6 down, it still can't. But what's my Soviet one doing? My Soviet one's doing 5 and it should only be 4. 3. That's bringing my kilovoltage back up on that one. Maybe I should just export 5 there. Yeah. Nope, need to drop that down. That could be 5 and 5. So we're exporting 10 megawatts in total. Be handy to know what my city's usage is. It's around 2 megawatts there. And around 2 megawatts there. So that's about the city's usage, and that's the exports usage. Exports are 11 megawatt. Currently sending nothing anywhere. So basically, my electricity is nearly maxed out on one line, nothing on the other line. So all the power is going to export and running the city right now. When the second power plant is done, we'll be sorted with the electricity for a while. I really want to fund that now. I want to get it paid for and done because that's getting more expensive to pay for with my funding as I'm doing more and more construction on it. Maybe I have too many projects going off from my construction yards at the moment. I'm not sure. I think I need more people, that's certain. But I am burning money as well. I can see that. Maybe an export of bricks or something. Looking at this, the export of logs might be going well. 12,000 tons of forest. Wow. Of course, I'm setting up the iron production for steel production. Might export that by train as well. Just stick it on a train and take it over to here. 40 for dollars, because I have got a dollar problem. Don't seem to be doing very well with the dollars. Though I think my rubles costs is what I've been spending. If you look, I'm actually gaining some money there. I was going to say, is that road disconnected? Because with that, it looks like it's not connected, but it is. Right. We're currently losing rubles there, but I think that's because of the way it looks. Or I hope it is. I hope I haven't just switched over to losing money on both of them rather than just losing on the dollars. Oh yes, I changed steel up, didn't I, somewhere? Should really reduce the steel storage on this one. Why did I buy all that steel? Yeah, I tried to buy a bunch of steel over here, I think it was. And it worked. I mean, all the steel's here now. There's 104 tons required on the next one, but that's different. Right. I am losing money, but we'll have to deal with that at some point.
Thank you for watching. Please like, comment and subscribe.